Okay, so before we start, let us all invest 3 seconds and answer this question to ourselves. If today was the last day of our life, would we have done the same what we are about to do today?
Now we all have the answer. Let us keep it to ourselves. Because there's only one being to whom we can't lie. Never.
By the way, that was a popular Steve Jobs quote, right? We'll come back to this later. For present, that guy is Ritesh Kumar Verma.
And he is Prateek Sachan. And please allow us to give a brief introduction of whatever we have done in our lives so far.
It started during December 2013, when we did a month-long internship with Avanti Fellows, an organization aimed at providing medical and engineering entrance preparation through peer-to-peer learning methodology.
Our job was to visit state government schools of Delhi, take sessions of 10 standard students, and make them aware of future career opportunities, and conduct tests for them through which they can enroll into Avanti's learning program. Following that up, we came up with our first venture, Nurturing Nation, in which we used to provide JE aspirants with the mentors to deal with the non-academic problems they face during their preparation phase.
So we got nearly 25 mentors from different institutions like IIT Delhi, IIT Bombay, IIT Kanpur, BITS Pilani, and BITS Goa, who are mainly first and second year students. We believe that the 55 odd students who had enrolled with us during those 2 months would emotionally relate far more to these mentors who had already been through that phase than with their parents or teachers.
Then with the zeal to do something more raw, which would give us more on-ground exposure, we came up with our social startup, Excelsior India.
We started out by recycling waste paper, which we collected from urban societies in Delhi. We tied up with a leading recycling brand of the country who took waste paper from us and gave us recycled notebooks in return, which we distributed among the underprivileged kids in and around Delhi.
It was during this course that we came across a very basic design on which we worked upon and developed our first product, which was a bag made entirely from cardboard sheets, which, if folded in a certain way, can be converted into a desk, mainly for the kids who do not have access to basic furniture.
Allow us to show you a very brief video of this product, which we called Amaze.
Thank you.
Excelsior had a great run for a year and a half. Presently, I'm the Chief Operating Officer of a startup named Chuck Renovation Private Limited, which I founded with 2 of my colleagues. Did you know that Delhi was adjudged the most polluted city last year across the world? We have developed a device which can be installed with the exhaust pipe of diesel engines. Now, you must have seen the black smoke that comes out of the diesel engine generators, right? Our device, when installed with these diesel generators, can absorb that black smoke, that soot, with an efficiency of 73%. However, our USP lies in the fact that we have found ways to repurpose that trapped soot into raw materials for the ink, that's right, ink, paint, and textile industry. So we have wall paintings that have been done from paint produced from our suit. We have shirts that have been literally printed with pollution.
Having discovered a soft corner for journalism, I have had a couple of experiences in the recent past. The first one with one of the oldest Hindi newspaper of India, IIT Delhi in Varanasi, and the second one with Ahmedabad Mirror, which is a tabloid newspaper of the Times of India in Ahmedabad.
Phew. Well, that wasn't a brief introduction at all. We are sorry. But let us come to the message that we want to share with you, which we extracted from our past experiences.
Fly, fall, live. I repeat, fly, fall, live. We believe fly and fall are very natural states of us, human beings. We feel happy.
We feel sad.
We laugh.
We cry.
We win.
We lose.
We fly.
We fall.
If we look into ourselves at any particular time and analyze, we would realize that there are a lot of emotions within us. And in the absolute terms, if we sum up all of those emotions, we would be left with a single emotion which we feel at a particular time. And if above a certain neutral line, it portrays flying, and below a certain neutral line, it portrays falling.
But the ultimate message that fly, fall, live conveys is live. Fly and fall are two absolutely inescapable conditions of human beings. But what we must not miss out on is living. Living in the truest sense.
Now you must be wondering that what do we mean by living?
Exactly. I mean, we breathe, our hearts pump perfectly, we can talk, run, shout. Doesn't that signify living?
Well, we think that all of this only signifies our mere existence. Living, in a true sense, is entirely a different taste. A very different aura is associated with the same.
We believe that living is being aware of the present moment and of yourself. In fact, let me share with you 5 major learnings that we drew from our past experience, which confirmed our belief into this theory of fly, fall, live.
The first major learning we extracted was befriend the obstacle. Obstacles are very natural. No matter what we do in our lives, we are going to face obstacles. In fact, we face obstacles in our daily routine. But what matters is how we deal with them, how we perceive the obstacles.
This reminds me of the time when we had an internship with Avanti Fellows, where we collectively visited around 110 government schools of Delhi. It wasn't easy. There were numerous occasions when we were shooed off from the schools. But it all seemed worthwhile when we saw students turning up in huge numbers for Avanti enrollment examinations.
Our second major learning reminds me of a story, and it goes back to when we were pursuing Nurturing Nation. It was all going fine. Mentors were happy, students were happier until the visions of the founding team started diverging.
Well, it was disheartening. We were left with 2 choices. First, to ignore it and to blame others. Second, to embrace the failure. We chose the latter. And let me tell you, it helped us avoid a plethora of errors that we would have committed in our future ventures.
Moving on, simplest of the words have the deepest meaning. Friendship is one such word. I don't believe in luck, but I feel lucky to have made the kind of friends we have right now.
Absolutely, Ritesh. Our stint at Excelsior was one of the most fulfilling time we ever had in our journey. We worked hard and we played hard. We were the winners of Abhyuday Action Plan competition, runners-up at Eureka, Asia's largest business plan competition, and recipient of many such awards.
Our product was launched at IIT Delhi on 23rd April 2015 by the Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi, Shri Manish Sisodia.
And this was all possible only because of the bonding that we shared with the members of Team Excelsior. And this brings us to our third learning. Real friends can take you anywhere.
Anywhere, we repeat, even to 10 Rajaji Marg, New Delhi.
Whose address is that?
Well, we'll tell you a great man used to live there.
A man who goes by the nickname of Missile Man of India. Former President of India, late Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. A kind and humble soul that he was. A kind and humble soul that he was, it was a truly inspiring event to meet him.
Now we'll tell you what we are currently pursuing and the kind of learnings, the learnings we have extracted from it till now.
The fourth learning that we want to share with you is kill the comfort. All three of the co-founders at Chakra know that we have placed a huge risk with our future. However, it is said that great risk fetches you great reward. I mean, at least we want to believe that. But one thing is for certain, there will be no regrets, because we know that we are responsible for what we will be.
Many features of journalism goes in synchronization with that of entrepreneurship. Having had a certain experience with entrepreneurship, I felt the urge to explore journalism. And as it is said, the world is like a book. Those who do not travel read only one page. Journalism is not only allowing me to gain new perspectives, share new stories, allowing me to express myself through writing, but it has also allowed me to get out of my comfort zone and take a step forward towards being a broad person. This leads us to our fifth and the final learning: explore and be a broad person.
And these were the 5 major learnings that we had to offer for you. We wish all of you all the best so that you can do what you planned at the start of our talk.
Fly, fall, live.
Thank
Thank you,
you,
ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.